Hello everyone, welcome back on your mat. Today I've got for you a little body weight workout, so full upper body. This is what I do when I have a break during the day in the office and I want to go to the gym and move around, strengthen and mobilize at the same time. So it's really a feel-good workout. You don't need any equipment. So just come at the end of your mat. We'll start it with a little warm-up. So we'll come into your feet hip width distance apart, the feet parallel with each other with the outside here. So lift your toes and go ahead and ground yourself. Strengthen through the thighs and make sure your abdomen is nice and tight here, nice and active, engaged. So we'll start taking a little back extension, lengthening yourself, looking up, and then as you exhale, just slowly start to unroll from your chin, relaxing the shoulders, one vertebrae at a time, just doing the best you can to try to really mobilize the whole back of the body. Wonderful. Once you reach to the floor, just walk your hands one at a time and come into your plank position. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, roll onto your left hand, look up to a twist. And then just switch to the other side, really pushing underneath your armpit so you're nice and strong into the shoulder blade, your shoulder girdle. And then coming back to your plank. From here, we'll step the right foot to the outside of your right hand and we'll take some little hip roll here. So you lead with your knee to feel the movement into the hip joint. Just keeping your right foot flat on the ground. Wonderful. And then from here, just stepping back to this plank and come and do the same to the other side. So strong to the back leg, pushing the back heel away from you. And same thing here, left foot really active on the floor and just moving this knee to feel the release into the hip joint. Wonderful. Just ground your hands to the floor, step back, and then from here, again, walk the hands back one at a time. We just reverse the movement. And then tuck the tailbone under, so feel the lower abdomen active, and we'll unroll from the lower spine, keeping the lower belly strong to protect the lower back. And again, come back to this back extension. And lean slightly without collapsing in your lower spine. And then exhale, again, relax the shoulder, chin to chest. Try to unroll from the upper spine. One vertebra at a time, pull the belly in until your hands release to the ground. Again, we'll walk the hands one at a time. Coming to this plank position again. Again, we'll come to a little twist. Right hand lift up, look up. Release down, really spreading the fingers. And look up. And release your hands down. Again, we'll step this right foot to the outside of your right hand. And then this time, we'll come to straighten this right leg. As far as it's comfortable, not straining as always, it's just a warm up. And then straightening. Again, just keep moving like so. We'll do about 5 of these. Just feeling the nice stretch the back of the leg. And then we'll do the same to the other side. Ground hands. Step your left foot down. Inhale, sink your hips. Exhale, straighten. Wonderful. Make sure you breathe with each movement here without forcing again. Beautiful. Take it as a couple here. Wonderful. Then we'll step back to this plank position and then we'll walk your hands back one at a time until you come to this dangling position. And again, we'll pull the lower abdomen in and then from your lumbar, we'll unroll one vertebrae at a time to come back to the straight position. All right, we'll start with some squats here. So feet hip width or just slightly apart. whatever works for you, whatever you want to explore today. And then we'll come to squat down, sit back like if you're sitting in a chair, extend the arms, and as you exhale, we'll squeeze your butt forward and then squeeze the arms back. So you want to feel the back body strengthening in between the shoulder blades. So nice opening of the chest here. And again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, squeeze back. Again, squat down. Make sure your knees don't roll inward as you squat down. And back. And again. And back. Wonderful. So if you know me, you know that talking and counting is hard for me. So we'll do one more. We'll say that it's about 10. And finish up to the squat position. Then we'll come to your ice skaters just to work to the glute med here, the opening of the hip. So onto your left leg, just go and step back and then lower this back knee down, and same to the other side. And again. So we're going to do 10 on each side. Again, just make sure you brace into the core. Slow and control. Beautiful. Breathing in and out as you stand up. Wonderful. Okay, 4 more on each side. And again. Great, last one. And last one. Wonderful, guys. Now we'll come back to the back of your mat and we'll come to make our way into a downward dog position. So again, unrolling soft shoulders, unrolling your spine, one vertebra at a time. Wonderful. Relax shoulders, active through the feet. And then walk the hands again. And then from this position, we'll come to our downward dog here, or pike position, however you want to call it. So index fingers forward, really gripping the floor. And then we'll tuck the chin a little bit and look toward your knees or toward your belly. So when you hold this position, try not to reach the head forward, but rather to keep the head in line with your spine, but still having a little tuck of the chin here. Feet parallel with each other with the outside. Good mobility through the shoulders and the thoracic spine as well here. So if you're sitting all day typing, I love this downward dog position. It's a great mobility. Breathing in and out through your nose. Again, we'll have the lower abdomen really active. And then we're going to come to a movement from downward dog to your plank position. So if you have pain in your wrist, you can do this from your all four. I'm simply going to sit back onto your heels and back to your all four. That will be your option. Or you could try to do it from your forearms. But what we're going to do, if you're fine with your wrist gripping the floor, as always, want to push away from the ground so you stabilize into the shoulder girdle. And then from this pike position, we're simply going to come to a high plank position, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the legs, and then back. Downward dog, gaze to belly. Again, rise on the toes, exhale, lean high plank, and inhale. Okay, we've got 10 of these. That's 3. Make sure you breathe. And 4. 5. 6, 3 more to go, 7, 8. Again, your feet are parallel with the outside here, and you're pushing away from the ground when you come to this high plank position. Squeeze. Wonderful. Last time here. Great. Then press back to your downward dog. Hold this position. You can modify where your feet are. If you want to walk a little bit closer to your hands, you can. And then from here, we're going to work into the thoracic spine again, strengthening and finding some twist to the back body. So right hand, grab the outside of your left shin and then stepping back. So you keep gazing in between your knees at all time. Make sure you're strong into the standing shoulder, and then left again. And right. Left. So we've got 5 on each side. Strong stability into the shoulder girdle. Wonderful. Okay, we'll do 2 more on each side. I think that will be 6. Just because it feels so good. And it may be hard for some of you if you're really stuck into the shoulders, but just try a little bit. As long as you have no pain, then it's okay. Wonderful. From this position, we're going to again come back into your high plank position. And then from this high plank position, we're going to do a little mountain climber. So again, pushing away from the ground. If this is too much, you can drop your knees to the floor here. Otherwise, again, as always, we'll try not to drop the head down here. Just keep it back in line with your spine. And we're just going to cross over. So left knee, touch left elbow and back. Then touch your right and back. And again, left, back. Nice and slow. Right, back, left, back, right, back. Strong through the legs. Last one. Last time on your right side. And back. And then press back to your downward dog in between here. If you want, you could just drop down on your knees and come into this position. Whatever works for you. Beautiful. Okay, we'll come back again to this high plank position. Same option here. If you want, you can come into your all 4 position. So index fingers again are forward. We'll try to draw the lower ribs and pushing back up to the ceiling, and a little tuck of the tailbone under here. So what we're going to do, I'll show you from this all 4 position, but if you want, you can come with me and we'll do it onto from your toes. So from here, we're going to do, again, pushing away, draw the shoulder blades down to the hips and up. So we're going to go in forward and out. And in and out. And we're going to do 5 on the right side and then 5 on the left side. So try when you raise your arm to not shrug into the trap so much, but feel the strength behind your shoulder blade here. And then of course, you want to breathe through the core. So when you're ready, pick your option and then come to your plank. Brace and start. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Again. And out. Last time. Out. Switch side. Ground your hand and lift. Open. Lift. Open. Lift. Open. 2 more on each side. Keep breathing. When it's too much, relax down. Wonderful. And then from here, drop your knees down and then make your way down onto the floor. Control the way down. Okay, when I come to some work of the back body. So first, point the feet, squeeze your thighs, draw the lower belly active, squeeze your glute always, okay? Otherwise, you'll start working into the lumbar and this will create pain later on. So we're going to work the back of the shoulders again. Good for the office worker. So from here, again, strong from the feet to the belly, draw the lower ribs and lift the head slightly, and then we're going to lift your arms up and then slowly circle until the length behind your spine. Squeeze the shoulders down to your hips and up, and palms are facing up. So keep looking down and then slowly, with control, arms back up, palm facing down, or full motion in the shoulder, palms facing up. And again, full circle into the shoulder blade and back up. Nice and slow. Bracing into the lower belly. Keep your thigh squeezed. And down. Again. Just keep breathing in and out. In and out. Again, 2 more. Try to feel the movement and the strength into behind the shoulder girdle here. Last time, come back to behind your spine. This time we'll grab your hands and squeeze your hands down to the feet. Got some nice clicks in here. So keep the back of the neck long and the chin a little tucked in. Keep bracing to the belly. Keep squeezing your glute. Wonderful. Then release your hands down and come and push into an all-four position. We'll just do a few cat-cow here. So dropping the belly, the chest as you look up, and then rounding, breathing out. Tuck the tailbone under, push the upper spine to the ceiling, gaze to the belly. Wonderful. Breathing in and out. Really feeling each vertebrae move. Releasing the chest down and pushing the upper back up on your exhale. We'll do about 2 more like so. It's been a while since I used a microphone, so I hope it's working all right. And an exhale. Wonderful. And then from here, just come and sit down onto your heels. Bring your big toes touching and then extend your arms. Your knees are wide, hands fully active. Couple of breaths in here. Wonderful. Okay, from here we'll make our way down onto the floor. So come on the ground, lower yourself down. I'm going to move my head to this side. Wonderful. Great. So we'll start with some bridge here. Just staying fit, hip widths. Your ankles are just below your knees. Now press the back of the shoulders down without lifting the lower ribs. Try to keep the lower ribs down and the lower belly active. Okay, take an inhale. As you exhale, push your hips up without lifting again the lower ribs. Keep them down here. And slowly lower down. Again, for 2. We've got 10 of these. 3. And again 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Wonderful. Lower down. Now we do the same from your toes here. So raising on the toes, and again, 1. Working a bit these calves. 3, 4. Keep the chin a little tuck. Make sure you don't press the back of the head down. 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Stay down to the floor. We'll come and bring your knees in against your chest, and we'll work a little bit through the core here. So just pull the knees in, chin in as well. Again, pressing the lower ribs down to the floor so you create this compressed little ball here. Take an inhale, exhale, brace into the lower belly. Try not to crunch into the traps here. Really keep the shoulders down. Wonderful. And then from here, we're going to grab your right knee with your left hand, and right hand grab the outside of your right ankle. Just point the right foot up. Take an inhale, exhale, lower. And we're going to pull twice and then switch. Wonderful. 2, 3, keep looking forward, keep lifting the shoulders. 4, we've got 10 of these. 5, 6, 7, again, keep pushing the lower ribs down to the floor. 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Pull the knees back in. Now extend the arms. Take an inhale, extend, and back arms to the side, grab the ankles. Okay, 10 of these as well. Keep looking forward and back and out, and again 4. Keep pushing the lower back down, the lower ribs down, legs are strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the head down. If it's tight behind your neck, just turn the head to one side and then to the other side. Okay, we're going to straighten your right leg up. Release your left leg down. We'll just have a little stretch here. Just pulling in gently. Again, keeps the shoulders relaxed down. If you want, you can extend the other leg down, and then we'll switch again with your knee bent or your leg straight. You choose. Wherever you are, always trying to have your pelvis level to the ground here. Okay, and now we're going to do the same as earlier, but with your legs straight. So push the lower back down, push, tilt your pelvis up, lower the lower ribs down again. And then we're going to switch like so. 1, keep looking forward, keep lifting the chest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Pull your knees in. Let's move to a crisscross here. So just keep your right knee up. If it's too much, with your legs straight, hovering off the ground, you can find the angle that suits so you have the control of the lower belly here. So hands by your ears, elbows toward the ground. Take an inhale as you exhale, cross over, and then back down, and again. Down, switch, down, switch. And a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost there, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. So hopefully starting to burn a little bit inside the core. Wonderful. Then we'll finish up with some movement to really open the chest, the thoracic spine, the shoulders, and work the back chain here. Okay, so we'll start with some reverse plank onto your all four. And then to finish up, if you want with me, you could come to straight leg reverse tabletop. So your feet are gonna be parallel with the outside as always, really grounded to the floor. Place your hands underneath the shoulders or a little bit further back if it's here. And we try not to collapse like so into the shoulders. Try to push the chest forward and squeeze the shoulder blades, okay? Really strengthening out the back body while opening up. And what we're gonna do, we're going to take an inhale, and as you exhale, push your hips up and back down. And again, 2, push your chest up, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Okay, so you can stay with this version, or like me, if you want, you can come to your same position but with your legs straight. Okay, so this will work a little bit more through the hamstring as well and behind the knees. So hands behind, just come and keep your feet about hip width, and then again find the angle that suits in your wrist here. Open the chest, and we're going to inhale, and as you exhale, push up. And again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful, guys. Just come down onto the floor. We'll just do a little stretch to finish up. That was the end. So we'll just come and cross the right foot over to your left knee to come and stretch into the hip and the glute here. So flexing the top knee as always. Take an inhale. You can either stay here if it's enough. Otherwise, you can grab either behind your leg or in front. You choose. And breathe. If it's here, you can try to draw the back of the shoulders down to the floor. This will increase the stretch and mobility into this right hip. Wonderful. And we'll come and do the same to the other side. Again, making sure that you flex this top foot. Either stay here or come and grab behind your leg or in front of your shin. And just have a nice stretch here. This should feel quite deep all the way around this left hip joint. Again, try not to let the chin lift. Try to tuck it in so that your spine is nice and long. Wonderful. 2 more breaths here. Great. And then relax down. We'll come to a little twist here, opening through the spine. So bring your knees together, relax the arms down, palms down, inhale, and as you exhale, go and lean over to your right. Relax both knees down if it's available, and then look over to your left hand. Breathe. Again, try to have a little tuck of the tailbone under. So the lumbar is lengthened and the lower abdomen is active. Keeping the back of the shoulders down if possible. You could always support with a pillow underneath your knees if it's too intense. And then inhale, come back up. Keep your knees up. And same to the other side. And then look over to the right hand. Wonderful. Again, lower the lower ribs in. Little tuck of the tailbone. Shoulders down, shoulders towards your hips, not toward your ears. Wonderful, guys. And then inhale, slowly come back up. We'll just do a little lunge here, and then we'll finish with a neck stretch. So from here, just come and step your left foot forward. Wonderful. And then for now, just keep your hips back, tuck the tailbone under. You don't need to go too far down. All we want is feel the stretch in front of this right hip. So just slowly sink, but keep the little tuck of the tailbone until you feel a nice stretch into the right side. If you want to add more, you can extend your arms out and lean a little bit over to your bent knee so you feel more stretch into your iliopsoas and I forgot the name of that muscle. Oh well, should be a bit more intense into the iliotibial fascial band here. Wonderful. And then step back. And then same to the other side. The foot nice and grounded. Tuck under, then sit down. Stay here. Again, keep the shoulders relaxed even if the stretch is intense. And then inhale, extend your arms, grab your left wrist this time if you have the right knee forward and lean slightly over to your knee till you feel this nice, deep, intense stretch into the fascia, the side of your hip. Wonderful. And then come back. Great. So we'll just get quite tight into the plant of the feet. So if possible, come onto your toes, and while we do the traps and neck stretch, just stay on it. If it's too intense, just place your feet down. So from here, relax the shoulders, and then we'll grab your hands behind your back, bring your hands to the outside, and then lean on the same side as your hand until we feel a nice stretch into the traps. Keep the shoulders down. Again, trying not to arch here, so control the core and the alignment of your spine. Draw the lower ribs in. And then inhale up, switch side, hands to the other side, and then head to the other side. Wonderful. 2 or 3 more breaths here, and then we're all done. Wonderful, guys. If you feel like stretching more and you have the time, of course, do so. Otherwise, thanks so much to have joined me. I hope you enjoyed this workout, and if you would like more little body weight workout like so, just let me know in the comment below. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more video, and then I will see you next time on the mat. Bye.